Hey, what's up, y'all? So, just wanted to go over my trade ideas for today. I didn't get into any active trades today. Nothing really played out the way that I wanted it to. So, I'm just going to go over some of my ideas, some potential trade ideas that I saw, and let's get into it. So, starting out on S&P 500, I was originally long for the day, but we get a break. Let's go ahead and delete this right quick. So, we do get a break above this Asian range high during 8:30 a.m. when high impact news came out. But right now, as we get to 12 p.m., like I said before in my previous post, I don't typically get into trades after or between the time frame of 11:30 and 12 p.m. because I start to see over time that price action starts to slow down. We get this reduction of volume coming into the markets. So I like to typically try to stay in my trades from 8:30 to about 10 a.m. It's kind of really the time frame that I'm really looking to get into these trades, is because that's when the most volume in the New York session typically is when the market is opening. So the next thing that I'll be looking for on S&P 500 is for price action to come down to the anchor VWAP. We don't get it, so no trade on S&P 500 today. On US oil, I was looking for longs, and there's two trade ideas that I want to go over for this. But we do get a break above previous day's high. We get a retracement to the anchor VWAP before the New York session opens. And if you looked at my post on Instagram, I do mark up this trade and I am going to be adding it to my statistics. But this isn't my trades. These aren't the trades that I'm getting into. One, because of the high impact news at 8:30, and because the entries before the markets open. Now, I don't have enough statistics to tell me that I can be profitable getting into trades before the New York session starts. So I'm not just going to start gambling or risking money just because I see a potential entry. Now, other traders might have a different view on how they want to get into our markets, and they'll have a different opinion. But for me in my trading, I like to keep everything within a binary state of mind, just so that my results over a period of time stays the same. So we get the 1 minute bullish divergence, price action is coming lower, and on the RSI is making higher lows. We get the consolidation, this green box I drew, get a break, and this would be my potential entry. Stop loss at the low of this consolidation, and we get 1 hour going into high impact news and also into the New York session. Now, the reason why I say I don't get into trades as we get into high impact news is because high impact news in and of itself causes so much randomness in the market. Sometimes it doesn't do anything and sometimes it does. So rather than putting my money in the market, let's think about this logically. If you know something's about to shake the market and cause all volume, and you're a strategy based trader, how I'm looking at it, I'm not just going to want to start putting my money in the market and be susceptible to a loss, rather than just waiting until after high impact news and then just get into a trade if the trade appears. That's how you stay sustainable over time. At least it's one of the ways that I look at the market. So the next thing that we get, price action does come back down. We're still on the 1 minute on US oil. We come back down to the anchor VWAP. We don't get any 1 minute divergence. So I'm still tracking these types of trades where I get 1 minute divergence previously, but then we also get another hit to the anchor VWAP. So I didn't trade. One, because this trade happens at like 11:32 as we closer to 12 p.m. and at that point I'm off the charts. So this is a prime example to what I mean. So we get an entry, price action goes into profit, and then as we come to 12 p.m., price starts to just round off. So I just want to build the statistics for these type of entries, and I'm not taking them just so that I can see that, like I said, over a period of time, can I be profitable trading these types of entries, or how much risk do I want to put on these trade ideas if I happen to actually take it in an active trade. So just going to mark this up and add it to the statistics. Bitcoin, I was looking for shorts today, and we do get a break below the Asian range low. We get a retracement back up to the 15-minute anchor VWAP, but we don't get the 1 minute divergence that I've been about. So just because I don't get 1 minute divergence, does that mean that price action is not going to go short, or that price action won't still go in my direction? Not at all. what I'm looking for in my trading is consistency. So rather than just randomly taking trades, randomly gambling money, I want to have a strategy that tells me, okay, at this most point, I can start to look for X, Y, and Z. So I don't get the 1 minute divergence. I didn't mark any of this up, but it's good to see that I can still have the bias and understand where price action could go. Just things line up the way that I wanted it to. So yeah, that's pretty much it. No trades for me today. I'll be back on tomorrow. And yeah, hope you guys have a blessed day.